Hey everyone, here's a different one. Just another whisper. I'm walking up what's called Ninny Lane, just near Millbrook in Cornwall. It is, all my life we used to walk up here, and it's one of the most beautiful little lanes. It leads up to where my mum used to have a few ponies, and it's just beautiful. Anyway, hi, my name's Tim, and in the nature of these whispers, I am obviously the wild bird whisperer, but I'm also well aware I'm talking to a few more people, and I just want to say that I'm in a spectacular place. I mean, compared to my flipping Portugal, this is paradise. It's so green. It's been raining a bit. Hopefully it won't now while I'm walking. But as ever, with the nature of my reaching out to you, invisibly, and all that business, I'm certainly Mr. Invisible again, aren't I? It is those moments of kind of desire, clarity, and certainty of what I want to say. And I simply wanted, well, first, I wanted to tell the wild bird that I'm in Cornwall, but just for a bit, just a week or so. I mean, I came over for a very specific reason, which I know you know about. But then I realised there were other reasons I really needed to come here. And I'm just coming. I've just walked down from the cliffs where my chalet is. And I can't tell you how happy I am, because I honestly think I've just solved what has been such a weight on me, which is my chalet, and I'm losing it and all of that, and that's fine. But what most people don't know is that it's the reason I'm kind of in this stuck situation is it's my stepdad living there, and I want him to live there forever. And I tell you, he's insisted over these few years that he'll only leave in a straitjacket. So it was becoming a difficult thing to solve, if you like. But I can honestly say, I've just come from spending a couple of hours with him. And this was one of my main reasons to come down here. And I've just come from seeing him, and it is sorted. And I cannot express to you and you all how much this means to me, because screw the chalet, I can lose that. But you can't lose people, not ones that are so important. And so he has agreed to kind of listen to me at last. He's a Glaswegian, he's a lunatic. It's like, you know, we're losing the chalet. That's done thing. You know, I'm literally a year behind. I can't believe it. He hasn't been kicked out already. And I couldn't accept that. I'll probably have to take the thing down. But I got some friends that'll help. And that's nothing. I just want it off my back. I want the worry and the problem off my back. And as much as I'm very good at I can chill out and just stick my head in the sand, some things become so serious that, you know, there's a lot of money involved. And I'm not sorting it out. But You know what it's like, you know you've got to take a journey, and all you need to do is take the first step. And I couldn't seem to get me and my stepdad on the same first step. But now we are. And I'd say it's going to be sorted. He will find himself in a better situation. I've got to evict him. I mean, he's horrible. But it's sorted. And that, to be honest, is a testament to my mother and his love for my mother. That even to this day, 25 plus years later after she passed, that we can still say, look, what would Julie have said? And I just want to share that with someone. I've got no one else to share it with, except Ninny Lane. So that's sorted. I'm on a journey to solving what I would kind of class as my biggest personal problem, really. This chalet, and the fact I'd love to keep it, but I can't. And that's fine. I just didn't know how to solve it. But it looks like we will come up with a solution. It will probably still mean I come out with 0 or in a negative. But that too is fine. Plymouth City Council can do what the beep they want to me, to be honest. Because, another little update, everyone. Remember, I'm the trees champion. Well, the trees kicked Plymouth City Council ass for me. Now, this is national news, so everyone in England not everyone, but some people in England may well be aware of this particular foolish move of Plymouth City Council. But I'd like to update and make it international. They had a project in the centre of town to redevelop some of the streets. This involved removing all the trees, which was pointed out was a very foolish thing to do, and surely they could do it better than that. In the middle of consultation, the Conservative Council saw it fit to instead of consulting and waiting for that consultation to go through, they decided to cut the trees down at night. I mean, I'm not kidding. They literally went in at night. How guilty are you? And started cutting down what is, a beautiful old stand of trees that they could have incorporated their new design within. But they didn't. They didn't want to. So they started cutting them down. A lot of people were informed of this as it was happening through the night. Not many people could get there, but some locals did. And they managed to save 19 of the trees. The rest of the area, I saw it yesterday. That's why I'm on the ball here. This is up to date. It is what would you call it? It's like a crime scene of tree destruction at the moment. And it's got to sit there as the investigation goes on. I mean, this is how stupid they are. The good thing is, I think, is that through their foolishness, they've lost it. They've lost Plymouth. The Conservative government, councillor, whoever the plonkers were, they've lost. And now it's a Labour council. And I pray you're better. You're certainly better with the trees, because who kicked the Conservatives in the end? The trees. And this is literally a victory of the trees. So, just wanted to share that because it's the same buggers taking my chalet. But I'm not having a go. You're all cool. And I'll sort it out, Plymouth City Council. I think you're fine, and I'll pay everything I have to pay and do what I have to do. Because I just want it off my head. If I can't have my chalet, fine. I would love someone else to have it, but fine. I'll take it down. Not a problem. But don't mess with the trees, I'd say. Anyway, not getting political. Oh, amazing bird just flew then. Through there, look, I'll show you. Through here that's Ninny Woods. I did a film or two over there last year, trying to give you the geography of the Shire. You do know that Millbrook is known as the Shire. And I'm going to go and see my mate Frodo in a minute. So I'm in the Shire. And I'm so happy with it. You know, I kind of ended up getting a one-way to England and then deciding, well, look, use it to sort out my problems here in Cornwall. And on day one, I just got here last night, and on day one, I managed to go and basically make an agreement that, in a sense, does solve what has been weighing on me very heavy. And I've been trying to ignore it, but it gets a bit serious when you're ignoring something so serious. So I just wanted to share a little relief. What a wonderful emotion. I have relief. So I'd like to share my relief with you and Ninny Lane. I mean, look how beautiful it really is. It just does that for another mile or so. It's lovely. Once, years ago, I drove my dad's van down here and he just had it resprayed. And I didn't realise that brambles and stuff would scratch car paint. I was about 19 or something. And I drove down here and his poor van, I scratched it completely. That's just a little memory for a laugh. I'll let some horses come in. I'm just going to sign off a minute. Okay, carrying on. See the traffic we have? See that last horse was like full on fetlocks. See what the Shire's like? You don't know what's coming round the corner. You honestly don't. Anyway, this probably isn't going to be very long because talking and walking gets you puffed out of breath. So what else do I want to say? Reassurance. Reassurance to anyone that would like some reassurance. I'm going to sit down a minute. Reassurance in the understanding, in the connection, in what this journey of life can be. And like I said, you know, I'm trying to kind of give myself to you, trying to open my heart to you more and more. And these are the ways that it happens. You know, relief is a beautiful emotion. And I got it, and I wanted to share it with you. And I wanted, obviously, to talk to the wild bird and say, look, I'm just here for a week or stuff, so sorting out some stuff that I really needed to. So I'm not going anywhere, even though, you know, I still don't know if you're in Portugal or you're the States or anywhere else, or you don't exist. I still don't even know this. But I've proved to myself over and over that distance doesn't matter. And that as this experience unfolds, I find myself inevitably drawn closer to what I have released all expectations of. You know, I know what I would love right now. But, you know, I'm learning that this divine has its own plan and its own time. And I know you understand that. And that you are settling into that same trust. And I want you to know that I am and have all along. I mean, I don't know what part of me it is that doubts. I guess it's just the mind. But I just wanted to share with you, it's just another whisper. To say, well, it felt funny leaving Portugal and coming down here. I was a bit sort of anxious, if you like, which I've got a feeling you're aware of. And I am also aware on some level that you've been through a lot as well. And that part of the commitment in this is to always offer that support to each other. Always. And you know, any person can fall and get weak. And that there's a real support between us. And this is something that everyone can share in, is that support of each other. That you don't fall at the same time. There's always someone going to pick you up. And I want to be the one picking up someone today. Because I feel like something picked me up. And that's what I wanted to share. And that, you know, I always get so hopeful to see you. Every corner I turn, I would love to see you. But that it's such a larger perspective that we're being taught. That this divine is everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. It has no shape and yet is in every shape. But we got to be kind of careful that we don't attempt to bring the divine into our sphere through our imagination. Our imagination is very useful in this world to further us to all sorts of creative ideas. But we have to still remember that that is just the human imagination. That the divine was, is, and will be. And we are, if we're lucky, if we're awake, and won't be. You know, we need this perspective to even get close to touching on that timeless part. And this is understanding that has been shared with me and that I am attempting to share with you, because it is that timeless understanding. Yeah, that divine is ever present and yet beyond us. But we do have a way of getting closer. And I believe, you know, these moments in nature, moments in gratitude, bring us closer to at least a touch on that. So anyway, I was just happy to share Ninny Lane with you and a little bit of update. I'm in Cornwall and stuff, and a shout out to all my friends and just say, look, I ain't giving up. It would quite simply be impossible now. And that to reveal in this existence takes a lot of courage. But I do believe we're coming closer. And these whispers, you know, is perhaps the way to just reveal a bit more. Get closer to you, just a little bit closer. And have a laugh. I'm going to see my friends. I'm going to see Frodo. I mean, it's brilliant. So, this is See You Soon from Tim of the Shire. And I pray you're all well. And stay focused on as much as you can on this moment. Keep those blinkers on. The world's going a little bit wild. So get into a bit of nature. Get into a bit of that. Getting better. Inside out. Take care of yourselves. Look, I banged my head yesterday I've got to take care of myself, you know. So that's what I'm doing, honest. And please, you all take care of yourselves. And I'll see you soon, okay? Thank you.